Clear prop. Feet on the brakes. And
Cessna 66589 on the ramp, exit runway 20, Twin Oaks.
Traffic, up 9 Charlie Charlie, turning short final 02 for death.
Departing runway 20, Twin Oaks.
Good look for traffic. Left.
Make sure our doors are closed.
Cool, alright. Good.
And blast off. Feet on the floor. Full power. Right on the line here. I'm at 70.
Twin Oaks traffic, Cessna 120, departing 20, leaving to the east, Twin Oaks.
Look at your ball there.
There's a
Good eyes, yep. Very good eyes, yep, that's our sky catcher.
I saw it taking off when I got here. Thing's moving.
Yep.
Getting knocked around a bit.
A little bit of bumps, yeah. Not too bad.
See what we're looking at.
Line of traffic, Mall's in position, hold on 32 behind the departing expansion.
Nine 5 is what it would say.
Okay.
Also says no GPS signal. Let's see what it says.
Yep.
Line of traffic, Mall's on the roll 32.
So we got ourselves a minute here,
line.
but don't get too relaxed because you got to figure out what the traffic's doing. So I would listen to the weather as soon as you can.
Okay.
And then I'd get over to that traffic frequency because you want to listen in and hear what they're doing.
So the flip one is
I'd let go of the yoke as well because you're descending.
Twin Oaks traffic. Okay,
Alright,
32 Romeo,
you're descending.
left base 302 Twin Oaks.
And let's see what the weather's doing. And then as soon as you flip that over, then I put in 12300 because then after you flip again, you'll be over to McMinnville.
Which one is the flip? Recall?
Now, what's the one that looks like a flip?
This one.
Condition clear.
So now twist in
Temperature
12300.
18 Celsius. Dew point 06 Celsius.
There you go. Now
Altimeter 3024.
McMinnville Municipal Airport, McMinnville, Oregon.
Automated weather observation 2246 Zulu. Wind variable at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 07 Celsius. Altimeter 3024.
McMinnville Municipal Airport, McMinnville, Oregon.
Automated weather observation 2246 Zulu. Wind variable at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 07.
The wind is variable.
Altimeter 3024.
So now we flip over to the people are using it.
Okay, yeah. Altimeter 3024,
McMinnville Municipal
right?
Airport,
Okay.
McMinnville, Oregon.
Yep, now
Automated
we'll flip
weather
over.
observation.
And then 10 miles of visibility, and the winds are calm, clear skies. Well, variable at 4.
And that's the runway right there, yeah.
849.
Am I seeing that right?
You're the one.
You're right, you're right.
I'm going to help you.
Okay. River's on the left. Town to be on the right.
So let's try and maintain our altitude. You're just sneaking.
Okay.
Your trim's probably jacked up too. That's why because you got plenty of power. I don't think you need much more power at all. But you just are out of trim.
I keep pushing the nose down looking for the airport.
Don't do that. Just look for the airport.
I think I see it right here.
Okay, so how far to the north are you?
I don't know, 5 miles
Okay,
maybe?
so good. Let's give them a radio call and tell them we're coming. We don't want to just pop in.
Okay. And we're 5 miles to the north.
What runway are you thinking about?
22.
Traffic Cessna 734 KU, turn left downwind runway 04.
04?
Okay.
That's what that guy's using.
Cessna 51134 is 9 miles.
So if we're using 04, then we can...
2,500 feet, McMinnville.
We talked about it already.
You're rough today.
So if I were you, I'd start down because you're going to end up in the pattern really high or really quick.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 66589 are about 3 miles to the north, runway 404. McMinnville. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 66589 are entering a left downwind for runway 4. McMinnville.
And then raise your nose as well with your hands, not just with your trim, or you'll just crater below your altitude.
Feel a little close.
All right, so we'll fix that. That's easy to fix. And I bump her all the way to 2300, because if you don't, you're going to end up low, which we're already starting on that path. So raise your nose and stay at 1200 feet.
I just felt really close.
Okay, that's not not something you can't fix.
Car beat out. Going on 15. Laps 1002, 1003, 1004. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 66589 are turning left base for runway 4, McMinnville.
Because you were...
I overshot it?
Yeah, because you were tight to begin with. You should have kind of almost skipped base. You should have gone basically down to final.
Oh yeah, because I was so close.
Yeah, so adjust as necessary.
Still a little low and I'm too fast.
traffic, Cessna 734 KU, left downwind, runway 04, McMinnville.
Probably see better if you had more flaps like you want your normal 20 degrees, right?
1,000.
Yeah. Use your trim as necessary. Make your life easy.
McMinnville traffic, Mini 714 is about 4 to the west, maneuvering to a 45 to the left, downwind of 22 McMinnville.
No.
04 McMinnville.
Wiggle waggle stuff. You are in control of the airplane. Do not let it fly you. You are flying it.
Loud and clear, a little bit fade.
Go to 70. Ah, man.
Your feet were in a block of concrete.
Were they?
They're not going to do any good if they're like that. That's why you...
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 734 KU, turn on final runway 04, McMinnville.
What's up?
Plenty of room.
McMinnville traffic, Mini 714 is turning to a 45 to the left, downwind of 04 McMinnville.
Using your feet, your hands the whole way down. And when you get close to the runway, if it gets cockeyed, you cannot give this airplane an inch. If you let it get cockeyed, you're just going to ask for trouble. Now, you don't really need much feet hands on the way down until you're about 100 feet below. But right 100 feet below, I watched you, and it's like...
about 5 miles to the north.
And the airplane
3,000
goes...
feet and
Imagine that there's an imaginary link between your feet and your hands. You have to use them both. Not you one or the other, but like I said, almost using the wrong input, you're scared to put the wrong thing in.
Yeah.
Putting the wrong thing in is better than nothing at all, because you're going to probably you're going to correct what you put in wrong to begin with. You know what I mean? But doing nothing just gets you crooked. Oh, let's try it again. There's no wind today. None at all.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 49194 on a 3 mile 45 to the left downwind runway 4 McMinnville.
So there's
McMinnville traffic, Mini 714 turning short
Second.
final to 04 stop.
So somebody's turning short final for 4, and there's somebody on left 45 for downwind for 4, 3 miles out. So you gotta always listen and know where everybody else is at and where they are in relationship to you. Now, if you hear somebody say Corvallis, you just tune that out right away because they don't matter. But as soon as you hear a McMinnville, that should kind of pique your listening.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 66589 on the left downwind for runway 4, McMinnville. I'm way in on this.
Okay, then make it just turn now.
Okay.
But don't go way out to Corvallis.
Okay.
Just turn basically final.
McMinnville traffic, Mini
Nothing
714
crazy,
left
just a regular
crosswind
turn.
to
And let's put our
04
flaps in. Come on, you got it.
1,002, 1,000, 3,000.
Keep turning. There you go. Keep turning. Don't roll out of it yet until you're on final. Got to catch up to the airplane. You're in the tail cone right now. So, raise your nose. Get to 70 miles an hour. You got a death grip on the yoke, so we'll relax that.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 589 short final for 04 at McMinnville. Thank you.
McMinnville traffic, Mini 714 turning left downwind for 04 McMinnville.
Let go of the yoke. Let go of everything.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 49194.
Oh my goodness, it flies great.
04 McMinnville.
Now add a little power because you're sinking. So just think ahead of the airplane. If you feel, hey, I'm sinking, maybe add a little power to stop it. You want to use those feet and those hands. Make it straight. Do not settle for crooked. There's no wind to blame it on today. Dance with your feet and your hands. Thinking about holding it off. Use those feet and those hands right now.
McMinnville traffic system 491.
If you use the feet and the hands, you still got a flying machine on your hands, even though it's technically on the ground. Good. Better. Okay, let's do a full stop.
Okay.
Let you relax a little bit.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 66589, clear of runway 4, McMinnville.
McMinnville traffic 9714, turning left base for 04, McMinnville.
So here's my advice for you. You can taxi and I'll talk to you while you taxi.
Okay.
Is airplanes are inherently stable. They aren't like Hell's helicopters that are inherently unstable. You let go of the yoke on a helicopter and the helicopter's goal in life is to crash. It really is. They're not stable. These are. That's why I kind of told you on final, I'm like, let go. Yeah. And it flew great. Now that's not to say it doesn't need a little direction. It knows how to go straight and it knows how to stay stabilized whatever condition you put it in. But it still doesn't know quite where to go, so you need to help it with that. But like you were like having a sword fight with it on final, and then it was all wiggling and waggling and everything. And once you let go and relaxed, it stabled out real nice. So just think small, little, tiny changes. Now you may have to put in a big change if you got a wicked crosswind, like you got 15 knot crosswind or 10 knot crosswind. Yeah, then you're going to have to be pretty aggressive and fight it. But this, there's actually no wind at all. It's as dead calm as you can get right now. So just little tiny inputs. Think like, feel my feet.
Yeah.
Little tiny, but still watch my hands too. Just like that, just adjusting. Just like when you're driving in your car. You know, when you're going down the interstate, you're moving the steering wheel 1 or 2 inches at a time. Never anything big, you know, or you'll be upside down in the ditch. You know, just little tiny inputs just to adjust if there's a little bit of wind or the airplane gets off or whatnot. So just try and think like that. But just try and relax today because it's dead calm.
Yeah, McMinnville traffic 9714 is departing the pattern to the north.
There's a fine line between near the flare, you know, like 100 feet below, between doing too much, like you don't want to just step hands just for the heck of it, because then you're just wasting effort and you're being all unstabilized, and not unstabilized, but you're just kind of jostling the airplane around. But then there's also the fine line of doing nothing, and doing nothing, the airplane gets going cockeyed and it gets worse. So just use your feet and hands, but really use them with intention, I guess.
Remember you said that before.
I know.
I think I'm still trying to navigate what that intention is. You know, when I'm trying, I feel the plane and trying to figure out what it's doing while I'm doing it. Like I think sometimes I step into something thinking I'm doing it right, and then and maybe it is, but by the time I've thought that it isn't, I'm overcorrecting or something. So we can.
Let's see, they're back. Okay, cool. You'll make your call and then we'll go.
McMinnville traffic 66589, departing runway 4, McMinnville.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 734 Romeo Alpha is about 2 miles to the northeast, departing the area to the east-northeast, McMinnville.
Your feet off the brakes right now even. Just use those for that.
Okay.